All right, so here we are at 15 green at Bishop's Bay. This is a popular spot where people end up. Maybe you hit a great drive down here and squeeze it up the left side, just short and left, or the pop bunker is a common deterrent for people. So maybe you hit your second shot over here, avoiding that pop bunker. And a couple things we can do on this shot here to have a chance at getting a good par putt here. So I'm gonna show you the first option here is a kind of a bump over this little swale we have here, or this little knob in front of us here, to get it trickling over there, and then let the slope of the green take it to the right here. Okay, so I've got my pitching wedge. I'm gonna play it a little back in my stance, and I'm gonna stay tall in my legs and left on this shot to ensure that contact we want on the strike of the golf ball here. So I'm just gonna try to fly it right into the top portion of that hill and just let it trickle over, and the slope should give me a little help here too. So if you're not feeling comfortable hitting it over the bunker here and using a bunch of wrist hinge and a bunch of loft, I highly recommend doing a bump with a pitching wedge or a 9-iron or an 8-iron, and really taking your medicine on this and just letting the slope of the green work to your advantage here. Play the percentages, hit that bump right around the bunker, and let the green give you some help. And if you end up in the pop bunker here, really depends on how close you are to the lip. Play the percentages, take a high lofted club, and if you have to, take an angle that'll enable you to have enough time to get the ball up. The closer you get to that lip, people try and get it to go straight up over the lip. Take what the hole will give you here, and if you have to, take an angle that'll get you going sideways to that lip there. And if you feel confident with your wedge, I would take my lob wedge out of the bunker, open it up, and use a lot of hinge and unhinge. We need a big wrist hinge and unhinge to get that ball over that lip. Okay, so I'm gonna stay left on that, tall in the legs, and I'm gonna let the club do the work. The closer we get to that lip, the more apt we are to try to hang back and dip our legs and try and help it out. Trust the loft of that club to do the work for you, and that wrist hinging and unhinging to pop it over that lip, and you'll have a lot more success.